Fox News alert for you now because we are awaiting Hillary Clinton's big foreign policy speech. It's going to happen today about 15 minutes from now. She's expected to hit Trump and hit him hard, as Donald Trump launching a preemptive counterattack after getting a preview of Clinton's upcoming policy speech.
Hillary is not a talented person. In fact, she's a person with absolutely no natural talent. She ends up with Benghazi. Remember the famous phone call? At 3 o'clock in the morning, she'll answer the call. Guess what? She was sleeping. She was sleeping like a baby. Don't wake me up.
I think that Donald Trump has disqualified himself completely. He has attacked our closest allies. He has said, let's pull out of NATO. He has praised the dictator of North Korea. He's advocated more countries getting nuclear weapons. He has advocated a return to torture. And he has said he wants to ban all Muslims from coming to the United States. This is not just divisive rhetoric, my friends. This is dangerous.
Guy Benson is political editor at townhall.com. He's a Fox News contributor. Richard Fowler, Democratic strategist and radio talk show host. This is what we're going to see through November. Right, Guy? Who's right?
Well, I think both of them have some fair points, and you played the Hillary bite there, and she's coming after Trump, as we'll see time and again, on issues like NATO and torture and the Muslim ban. And look, I mean, I think in fairness, Trump's been sort of all over the map on some of these issues. He's said a number of different things about NATO. He reversed himself on ordering the military to conduct illegal torture, and his campaign says he's going to soften the Muslim ban, whatever that means. So this is fair game for her to come after him. The issue, though, and she knows this, Donald Trump has some potent comebacks and sort of rejoinders on all of these issues. He's going to say that she's a failed Secretary of State with no real accomplishments and just sort of a bunch of failures in her wake. And he's going to say if she wants to talk about qualifications, I'm not the one who lied to the Benghazi families. I'm not the one who endangered national security with an email scheme and then lied about it. So it's going to be brutal fisticuffs for the next 5 months.
Well, Richard, what about that? Because Hillary Clinton directly said that Trump is not qualified to be commander-in-chief, but a lot of people believe she's not qualified because of what happened in Benghazi and other things.
Listen, Gretchen, there's no question this is going to be let's get ready to rumble from now until November. But I agree with Guy to some points. I think every argument that Hillary Clinton is making is things that Donald Trump has said. And with that being said, I think Donald Trump is really trying to pull out and tease out some of Hillary Clinton's negatives. Here's the problem, right? When you talk about Benghazi, wherever you sit on the issue, the fact that there was a 17-hour hearing in the United States Congress on this matter, this has been tried and tried and tried over and over again, and it hasn't softened her poll numbers whatsoever, right? Her negatives are still high, his negatives are high. So what this is going to come down to is who is the best equipped to lead our country in foreign policy. Hillary Clinton will give a major address in just a couple of minutes, and Donald Trump seems to be all over the map, which is bad for his campaign and bad for the Republican Party.
All right, one of the other things that Hillary Clinton has been attacking Trump on over the last 24 hours is Trump University and the lawsuits. So here's a tweet now from Trump on that. After litigation is disposed of and the case won, I have instructed my execs to open Trump U. So much interest in it, I will be prez. Guy?
Well, I mean, what we've seen, and there was a New York Times story about this, the judge releasing a number of documents pertaining to these fraud allegations, and you have not just former students, but former instructors, people within Trump University saying that they were pressured heavily to get people who couldn't afford to do so to open new credit cards, max out those credit cards, pay tens of thousands of dollars that they did not have in exchange for this instruction that many thousands of Trump University former students say really amounted to almost nothing. So Trump, look, he's been playing heavy defense on Trump University, rightly so, during the primary and in the general. Hillary's hammering him on it. I think they both know this is an area where he's vulnerable.
Okay, Richard, do the voters care about this?
Well, here's where this is why this matters, right? This matters around messaging. Can Trump maintain message discipline from now until November? The fact that he's been on so much defense, they can't find one student who's benefited at all from Trump University sort of speaks to the fact that while he might be a good businessman, he's not a good presidential candidate and he's not a good university president, right? And so I think that does matter to the American people.
There were some students who did have many favorable things to say about it, but it is in the courts in New York and California. We're going to see how this plays out as we await now 10 minutes from this speech. Guy and Richard, thank you.